Aquarius, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy. I am so happy you're here with me today. This is your weekly reading for February 10th to the 16th. For those of you that are new, welcome. I hope you enjoy your reading today. And those that are returning, I want to thank you so much for your support. And let's begin. We're going to talk about your incoming energies. We're going to find out what they are. We're going to also do some current energies, some angel messages, tarot messages, and then we'll close out your reading with your angel number. Incoming energies for Aquarius. Spirit angels, guides. If we could get one or two cards to show us the incoming energies for this beautiful sign, Aquarius. And we've got two. All right. Perfect. You are number 4, taking steps. Yeah, so I think you've set it in your mind that it's time to take some positive steps forward. You know where you want to be. You know what you want, long term, short term, in the interim, and you, I think, are ready to take those steps. And some of you, it could be baby steps. Others of you, it could be leaps. Some of you could be taking steps that are a little bit riskier than you normally would take. But the whole point of this is that you are ready to take the steps. That's what your intention is to move forward, because she is moving forward. No gender with the cards. 8 energy, stuck energy. There's a rainbow there. You have been feeling stuck in a job, stuck in a relationship, stuck in an emotional pattern. But you know what? You're coming out of that stuck energy. The rainbow is there, and it's showing that you are taking steps forward. You are ready to move out of this stuck energy. And let's get your current energies, Aquarius. Number 4, events. You're feeling conflict. So that could be very well. We all go through conflicts. It's certainly something that happens, and that conflict could be that stuck energy. And you are actually resolving it by taking those steps. You're ready to take some steps forward. Number 5, people, the loving man, Aquarius. It could be very much your energy. Remember, there's no gender with the cards. It could be somebody in your life. Maybe there is someone in your life that you are conflicting with because you keep going back and forth. It looks as if some change is going to be required here, because we've got number 5, people, and number 5, intention. Something with someone in your life or yourself you are going back and forth with. And it doesn't even have to be a person. It could be you yourself feel like your energy is going back and forth, hence why you're feeling that stuck energy. It's something you're conflicting with, and you've got to figure out what those steps that you need to take to help bring you out of that cycle. All right, let's find out. We're going to get 9 tarot cards. We're going to clarify them, and that will give us a little bit better understanding as to what's happening here. So Aquarius, let's get those 9 cards, please. Spirit, angels, guides. All right, we got the first 3. Let's see if we can get the next ones. There we go. I feel like there's lots of changes. My goodness, you got so many 5s. Lots of changes are happening for you this week. Or you're going to have to start finding change. We've got 2 of Cups. We've got 9. We've got the High Priestess. All right, let's get those last 3 cards for you. We've got Princess of Swords. And there we go. Well, there's definitely, your strength of character is certainly showing. You are protecting yourself. You're protecting your loved ones. You're putting up the fences that you need to defend yourself. I feel like you might be going through some challenges, but this challenge, whatever these challenges are, it's what's been leaving you this stuck energy. And the only way you can bounce out of this stuck energy is to really figure out how to let some of these challenges go, or get resolution to these challenges so that you can take the steps necessary to feel like you've got some forward movement. Let's start with the 2 of Cups, because this is a beautiful card. Of course, this is a card of unity. It's the card of duality. It's the card of a soulmate, if you believe in soulmates. Soulmates don't always have to be love, but it certainly can be a partnership in your life. A partnership, maybe it is that partnership, maybe it is that loving man energy. Maybe you're going back and forth in a partnership, whether it's, again, love, platonic, friendships, work-related. There's some sort of union. Here, the 2 of Cups is a very loving card, a very communicative card. They express things very well together, and there's an emotional bond here. So again, there is some sort of an emotional bond with that 2 of Cups. We'll find out more when we clarify. 9 of Wands looks like you are actually putting up almost putting up like a fence to protect yourself here. It's as if you're ready for the next challenge. You always seem to be ready for the next challenge. And you know, it can be a challenging card because the Nine of Wands is you always feel like you're being put or faced with some sort of challenge. It's like, you know, this is what the stuck energy comes from, because, you know, you feel like you get yourself out of one challenge and then something else presents itself. So let's find out how, you know, how we can release that. And then number 2, the High Priestess, it really shows your connection to spirit at this time. And, you know, sometimes our hunches, sometimes our intuition can really give us guidance. And there could be a situation where you are going to need some of that spiritual guidance. It's going to help break you free as well. Number 15, the Devil, Capricorn energy. This very well can be your own restrictions that you put upon yourself in your life, situations that you may feel are holding you back from taking those steps forward. We can feel stuck energy if we are focusing our attention on the things in our life that aren't working well for us. You know, giving into temptations or giving into the things that we know aren't good for us, whether it's people, situations, it could be bad habits, it could be anything. But the Devil energy, we can break ourselves free because the Devil is about choice. We can choose to continue down the Devil's path, or we can choose to say no more. And I think that this is the steps that you're ready to take and move forward with. The Five of Wands in the middle of your reading is competition. It is a little bit of tug of war, feeling a little bit of conflict. It's not conflict that I think is long-term conflict. I think it's something you're just going through this week. And it could have a lot to do with work. You could be having to stand your ground at work, maybe building up your defense mechanisms at work, because there could be something coming in that is disrupting the workplace in some way. So again, you could be stuck in a job where you're feeling like maybe it's time to move on. Maybe it's time to maybe take some steps towards maybe more like maybe something that isn't going to be as stressful. So let's find out more with that Five of Wands when we get into the clarifying. The Five of Coins is feeling a little bit left out in the cold. You're feeling a little bit alone. So feeling a little bit alone, well, maybe financially you've been finding a little bit of hiccups. You're feeling controlled by your finances, and you're feeling a little bit of a tug of war because maybe there's just some changes that are necessary. I'm seeing those 2 5s as very significant numbers right now, but we'll know more when we clarify. Again, now we've got the Princess of Swords, which is I think going to be an information that comes to you through a message, and I think the message is going to be very clear. I think it's going to be very precise, and I think it's going to give you some information that's going to really help you. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords would be you. Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins, she is very independent. She is also very resourceful, and she plans her money and budgets her money very well because she's quite a wealthy queen. She is nurturing as well. She makes sure that people in her life have what they need. And that's very important to her. So I think that there could be some changes going on with you personally where it comes to your finances. We'll find out more. And then the Seven of Wands is you really standing your ground. And I think that there could be some things in life where you're really feeling maybe that tug of war. Could be in a relationship where you're feeling that tug of war, but you are able to stand your ground. You're showing, you are showing up for, you're advocating for yourself. This is really what I'm seeing here is you're advocating for yourself, and you're really showing where you need to set boundaries in your life. And if it means setting boundaries with people you love, family members, friendships, people at work, sometimes we have to do that, especially if there's a little bit of conflict going on. All right, let's find out with the Two of Cups. Let's get that Two of Cups and find out what is going on, Aquarius. Happy birthday, Aquarius. I'm kind of moving towards the end of your season, but for those of you that are celebrating birthdays, happy birthday. Queen of Pentacles again. So you're showing, the Queen of Pentacles shows up twice in this reading. Could be something to do with work, some sort of work partnership, somebody that you work with. I think you actually work really well together. So I'm feeling like if it's an earth sign, it could be somebody who is Capricorn, could definitely be Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. I feel like there is a partnership that's in your life, whether it's work or whether it's somebody that you partner with at home as well. I feel like you're both working towards the same long-term goals financially. So I do feel like that it's a positive. That's a positive energy in your life. Let's find out what this Nine of Wands is. Nine of Wands, Spirit, Angels, Guides. There we go. And you got the Queen of Swords. Well, I did say the Queen of Swords earlier. I think it's you. The Queen of Swords is definitely your energy, Aquarius. No gender. Queen of Swords does not use emotions and does not follow her heart, really, by any means, especially when it comes to setting goals. You know, sometimes in life, you know, the Queen of Swords can come across as very cold and come across as a little bit, you know, holds back. But sometimes in life we have to adopt these personality traits because there's certain challenges in our life that require it. And there could be a challenge in your life right now where you are having to keep your emotions out of a situation so that you can really stay grounded, right? Very important to stay grounded. So let's find out with the High Priestess, because the High Priestess, she follows her intuition. Now, the Queen of Swords can be very intuitive as well. So there could be you could be feeling a lot of nudges, a lot of inspiration coming in through your intuition. Your deep inner knowing is calling out to you and it's saying, I have a message for you. The Four of Pentacles, holding on tightly. Again, I think that you intuitively know the things that are important for you to hold on tightly to. Now, sometimes in life we hold on tightly too much, and when we hold on that tightly, we don't allow room for us to breathe, or we don't allow for transformations. But I do believe that your intuition at this time is urging you to hold on to something tightly because you've worked really hard for it. So again, there could be a challenge that's presenting itself at work. For those of you that are still working, if not work, it could be financial. So maybe you're holding on tightly to something that you've worked hard for financially, and it's really important for you to stay as focused as you possibly can. So by taking the steps forward here without using your emotions sometimes is the best course of action, especially if you've been finding you've been going back and forth and you've been feeling really stuck in energy. It's going to require you to maybe not make decisions based on emotions. Let's find out with the Devil. Let's see what this Devil prankster is doing in your reading. And you got the Devil with the Devil. So there definitely is that type of energy looming over you. And I think that it's you may be feeling at this time that the conflict that really is at hand right now and is really leaving you feeling stuck is because you feel trapped. There is something, whether or not you're trapped in a job because you have no other options but to keep doing that job, or in that position with that job, maybe you're feeling trapped within that as well. There could be toxic energy around you that's making it very challenging for you at this time. It's making you feel alone. But you know, the Devil with the Devil, it's really going to require you to really focus. It's really going to require you, that Devil, you have to keep your emotions out of things at this time. You are going to be able to break free because that stuck energy, we've got that beautiful rainbow. And you know, Aquarius, you've got that rainbow over top of your head as well. And I think that I think that this stuck energy with the Devil energy, you are going to move past it. And I think you're going to see that you're going to be able to make some really beautiful forward movement steps. Let's find out what this challenge is with the Five of Wands. A little bit of tug of war, a little bit of competition. The Page of Cups. Okay, for some of you, now pages I always see as messengers, but pages, if we were to look at pages as persons in our life, again, this would be a youthful person. So it could be our children, could be our grandchildren. It could be somebody, a younger sibling, somebody who is younger soul. It could be a water sign. Again, for some of you, it could be a water sign. Somebody is causing a little bit of competition here, and it could, or causing a little bit of conflict. It's not even just competition. There could be a little bit of conflict there. Somebody may have some new ideas that maybe you're conflicting with. The Page of Cups, water signs, is going to be your Scorpio, Cancer, and oh my goodness, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. So keep that in mind as well, because if there is somebody around you that you feel, maybe a younger sibling, like I said, could be causing a little bit of conflict right now. Let's find out. You have to stay grounded. You know, again, be who you are with the Queen of Swords. Very important. Stand your ground. Let's find out with the Five of Coins what's happening with that Five of Coins. We've got a lot of Capricorn energy. We've got some... Let's see what else have we've got here. The Five of Coins, feeling alone. You don't need to feel alone. The High Priestess is all about using your intuition. So I think that if you can strongly connect with your intuitive sign and really know that there's a lot of blessings surrounding you, this is also a time for you really to embrace that spiritual gift that you have. It's going to help you feel less alone. It's going to help you focus on the areas of your life where you need to release, and where you need to release that back and forth energy, and where you need to actually put your energy into, and that's taking steps forward. The Knight of Cups shows that there is a proposal of some sort here. And I think this proposal is a proposal where emotions are concerned. And it might not necessarily be a proposal in the traditional form of somebody asking us, somebody asking you to marry him. But I think it could be more, it's somebody offering you a helping hand. It's somebody offering you a way of looking at things from an emotional standpoint, so that you don't feel like you are left out in the cold. And I think that all comes down to you really focusing on your own intuition. The Princess of Swords, let's find out. I think that this is really information that's going to be very useful for you, and I think it's going to help you break free. Seven of Wands, here you are standing your ground again. This is going to be a week that might be a little bit more challenging, because you really are going to have to show a side of yourself that shows incredible strength. You're advocating for yourself here, and it's because there is some sort of message of truth that's coming in, and it's going to help you stand your ground. Let's find out with the Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins. And you got the Four of Wands. Beautiful. So this really shows a gateway. So it looks like you're walking through the gateway towards happiness here. There is a time of celebration here. And I feel like maybe financially it's a financial breakthrough. If you've been feeling like maybe you've been feeling really trapped and not being able to get out of kind of change your direction at work so that you feel like your finances are actually more lucrative. I think that you're going to see that something is changing here for you. I really do feel like there is, towards the end of the week, I really feel like you are going to be celebrating some sort of a win here. And it comes because there is a breakthrough with that With the Princess of Swords, that message is almost like a relief of something. It's going to release you from something. And it's because you are standing your own ground. And that's why you're feeling this great deal of celebration. You should really be giving yourself a round of applause, because, it's not difficult when we have to continuously feel like we have to stand our ground. Let's find out with the Seven of Wands here at the end. And you've got the Queen of Cups. Standing your ground, and this is all to do with a great sense of intuition as well. Queen of Cups, you got a lot of cups in your reading. I see a lot of Pisces energy and Capricorn energy around you. So again, if that makes any sense to you, I think that you've been stuck in some sort of back and forth energy with maybe somebody who is of Pisces and Capricorn. And I feel like you're the one that's had to be the advocate for yourself, stand up for yourself. Maybe they've put you in a position, this could be people at work, family members, but they've put you in a position where you've had to stand your ground. I feel like there's going to be a nice resolution here, and I think there's going to be a beautiful celebration. So I think things are actually aligning quite nicely for you. The Queen of Cups, very loyal, honest, trustworthy, and loving, very intuitive. So again, if you are spiritually minded, and if your intuition usually calls out to you to help you and guide you, this is going to be the week where it's going to be the most beneficial to you, and it's going to really help you to take those positive steps. All right, Aquarius, let's get your angel messages, spirit angels, guides. Anything else you'd like to share? There we go. You've got 4 messages. Lots of messages for you. First, we got the spirit animal. It says, thank you, animal kingdom, for blessing my path with love. So even though sometimes, you can, you know that it's important to make certain decisions in your life and not put your heart in it, your path to love is really a blessing, and that there is a lot of love circulating around you. And then a time to breathe. So take time to breathe. It says, thank you, angels. I breathe with ease, knowing you're here. You know that the angels are there. They're blessing you. They're protecting you. And they're giving you the guidance. The divine physician is Archangel Raphael, saying, thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. Really, this is going to be a week to really concentrate on your own health, staying as positive as you possibly can. And I think that it's, the Archangel Raphael just wants you to really be mindful that in the midst of challenges and obstacles, stuck energy, back and forth energy, that it's really important for you to always stay as healthy, mind, body, spirit, soul. Very important. Loved one in heaven. So thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. So you could be getting messages from your heavenly divine source. Your ancestors who've passed on could be sending you messages of strength. All right, Aquarius, let's close out your reading now with your angel number. Spirit angels guides for the beautiful sign, Aquarius. What is the angel message? There we go. Great shift. You know what? I want you to also keep number 5. I forgot. You did have a lot of 5s. You know, you have 5 back and forth. You've got the 2 5s. Very important. There's lots of changes. That's the change happens. And this is 1122. So any combinations of 1122 is your angel number. Great shift. It says personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals, oneness, connection, and completion. So very, very much about your spirituality as well. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. So yes, the adjustments and changes that are happening are all in your favor. So great shifts are coming in for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope you find that it resonates. If so, please let me know. I know that it can't all the time, but if it does, I appreciate it. Please also consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.